Everyone is trying to do good, and the majority of the people are good. And good is expected to be normal. There's nothing outstanding about being good. It's common. So if you are going to stand out, you need to innovate. Look at the situation here in this COVID environment and identify opportunities that are available to you. Don't look for opportunities that are difficult for you to reach. Because if you are looking at opportunities that are difficult for you to reach, you will not do anything. You will say, no, I don't have a lot of money. Work with what you have. See opportunities of offering what you already have and see how ideas will be able to transform another person's world. There's plenty of money available. Only if you can work hard to find an innovative way of offering exactly the same product you are offering to more than one person, to serve a different purpose, to reach a different market. All that is important. So I was just trying to reflect on the time that we are in, referring to the formulas that we already know for succeeding, and using these formulas to be able to see what is around us that we can take advantage of. People are never short of resources. People are really short of ideas because resources in life are never the problem. You see, people say they don't have money. That is not necessarily true because money doesn't reside with the person who doesn't have ideas. Money resides with the person who has ideas. What we actually lack is not money. Money is a resource. It's like a table. You only get a table if you have an idea of bringing it to your room. So what we lack is ideas. Our biggest effort in the investment should be in identifying ideas that will help us serve others. Because as soon as we learn to serve others, and whatever we are solving as a problem for others will result in us being paid that service. Because people are willing to pay. If you have an idea will solve a problem, let's spend a lot of time thinking about how can we have ideas that will help other people, so that once we serve other people, then the people will be willing to pay us. So money is never a problem. Ideas are the biggest problem. So this is where we need to invest our effort. There are three groups of people. Either you become an inventor to succeed, or you must be innovative, or you must be an investor. I generally leave entrepreneur group. At least you got to be one of them if you are going to make a difference in life. I'm not saying being an employee is a problem, because you will then not be looking at your own interests alone, but you'll be looking at the interests of a greater number of people, because everyone else depends on the products that comes from another person in one way or the other. Of course, we try to do as many things as possible for ourselves, but to a large extent, we depend on a lot of things that are done by others. We buy bread from so we rent someone else's house, we wait for electricity to be connected, someone has to do certain things that we can't do. So we got to find a category that suits us. So one of the categories that I always think is very easy is to be an investor, but it's not as easy as it sounds. For you to be an investor, for example, like Warren Buffett, you got to be someone who looks after his own resources. You got to start small even, because if you are not able to save your own money, you cannot invest in any venture. You need to have learned to be frugal, living within your means or living below your means, whatever you want to do. If you are an investor, you need to live on less so that you have as much as possible to invest in other projects. What other projects are you there to invest in? The projects we say the first two ones. The first one being the projects of the inventor. So if someone invents something and this person wants to go into business, you must be there to be able to provide funding. Then you and that inventor, you all become rich. But if you say, no, I am not an inventor, I'm not an innovator, I'm not an investor, so how then do you make it? So work hard, get the little that you can, put it aside and look for ventures that are making money. Invest in them so that as they become more successful, you also are carried with the wind of success. Because as those seeds of success in those ventures increase or multiply, you also are taken along with that. Warren Buffett has invested in Apple. Recently, Apple has just gone up in price terms. So obviously, you need to read about where you are going to invest your money. You need to think of investments that are safe and think of investments that you fully understand and all those things that you already know. What are the footsteps of people who are successful? Read about them. See where they're investing their money. There's plenty of information of where successful people are investing their money. We have as many formulas as possible, but actually doing it is the problem. So we want to continue to remind each other that success is not without proof.